Boy, I'm telling you, we got some British rock and roll bands featured heavily on Billboard's Hot 100 week of June 2nd, 1973. Got Deep Purple, Smoke on the Water, Money by Pink Floyd, A Passion Play by Jethro Tull, Come On, Feel the Noise by Slade. And now, at number 82 on Billboard's Hot 100 of June 2nd, 1973, Foghat with What a Shame on Billboard's Hot 100 for 6 weeks. Foghat, who later became famous for Slow Ride, one of their biggest hits back in late 75, early 76. But right now we're in the summer of 1973. It's from their second album. Their second album was self-titled called Foghat, but it was also known as rock and roll because it featured, the album cover featured a picture of a rock and a bread roll. Rock and roll. How clever is that? They amassed 8 gold records, a couple of platinum albums, I believe, known for their electric slide guitar. That would be Rod Price. Rod Price, the guitars, one of the guitars with Foghat. Rod Price, 1968. Rod Price, he joined a British blues band, a heavy rock blues band, kind of like Cream. The band was called Black Cat Bones. Guess who he replaced? He replaced a guy named Paul Kossoff. Paul Kossoff, who later became a member of Free. Paul Kossoff, one of the original founders of Black Cat Bones. I think he's 15 years old when he founded this band, but he left in 1969, 1968, 68, 69, and Paul Kossoff teamed up with Paul Rogers and Andy Fraser to form Free. And it was Paul Kossoff who had that down, that iconic guitar riff in All Right Now by Free back in 1970. But let's go back to Foghat. The guy who wrote this record, What a Shame, by Rod Price, he wrote this record. He was in Black Cat Bones for about a year or two. They released an album. It was an artistic success. The critics loved this album that they put out, but it was a commercial flop because in Britain the scene was moving from the blues to heavy blues rock to just rock. And Rod Price, he sensed the shift towards the heavy blues to just straight ahead rock and roll, and he teamed up with Foghat, helped form Foghat back in 1971, joined Foghat 71, and known for his electric slide guitar, featured prominently in songs like Slow Ride and Driving Well, one of the meanest guitar riffs ever in Driving Well. Remember Driving Well in late 76, early 77, that guitar spiff, man, played by Rod Price. He wrote this song, What a Shame, Lost 45 by Foghat, but on Billboard's Hot 100 at number 82 on June 2nd, 1973.